Hello, my Leos, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Yes, I am Debbie. Anyway, we are reading for April 7th, 8th, and 9th, and I did talk about why I was doing a little earlier in the overview, no turning back, so please take a look at that. Interesting energies also coming about for this weekend. Interesting energies, that's what we can say. Now, I also tell you about the cards I'm using, and I also remind you, I do a reading for what's going on in the world, talk about going on in the planets, and I remind you that these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Okay, so let's see. Let's see, I do feel some action energy all around you. I don't know if that means you're going to be too busy or you're going to be very busy, or there's just a lot that you have to take care of this weekend. So make a list, kind of make a list, check it twice, get everything that you need prepared because, it's going to be a time for your roller skates. You're going to need to put your roller skates on, my Leo, and I don't feel that's a bad thing. I think you're going to just get a lot of things that's accomplished and you're going to get a lot of things out of your way. We still have that full moon energy going on right here. So, take a look, April 7th, 8th, 9th, a lot of that full moon energy still going on. Okay, so let's see what we have here for our Leos. Holy Spirit, what do you want to say to our Leos? What's going on for our Leo? So one, remember anything reversed, to me, the cards are saying pay attention. Okay, pay attention. Let's go on. Let's see. First card is reversed. Let's see. First card. The Six of Water. So this is looking back at your life. This is looking back at your memories. This is kind of having that. This is a very sweet energy type of card. I feel like this is, again, one of those times, and I feel like you're going to have a busy week, busy weekend, busy week, and it's getting you ready to move forward, ready for you to deal with new, I don't even know if they're obstacles, just new challenges. I'm going to put them that way. Things that you are going to be a little bit excited about, a little bit more engaged. But in order to do that, this is where you look back, see how far you've come, see how far you've progressed. And this is kind of a time where you choose to say goodbye. This is where you say, okay, now, again, I think that, this is one of those, moving on to that new chapter. But this is looking back saying, okay, I'm here because of a reason. I'm here because of what I need to do. And now it's time for me to move on. Now, the Six of Water, nostalgia card, looking back with some love, with some caring. But again, it is also, I'm getting this, it's time to let go. Memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. It doesn't mean that you're letting go of the people. It's just now you're getting to this point where it's time for a new journey. It's time for a new step. It's time for your new journey. I keep getting that one. A new journey. Here we go. Next card is the Queen of Fire. Love my queens. And I love the Queen of Fire because this is all about you, my Leos. Now, the Queen's underlying energy is that water, so it's caring, loving. It's, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer's got some stuff going on. All of the water signs have some deep connection. Spiritual, flowing, very caring, very loving. But then we come to fire. Fire is your energy. Aries, yours, and also Sagittarius. Now, there is something going on again, that 14th, 13th, 14th, 15th, which could be that time where things pop for you, especially if you have some Aries in any of your natal chart. But it is pulling up the fire in you. So the Queen of Fire is getting ready for that next step. She is kind of, like I said, busy energy, saying goodbye, letting something go. Doesn't mean you're letting the people go. Really, it really doesn't. But it's like saying that was a good time. Okay, now I'm ready for my next, again, kind of building off of the last overview where I said I think it was like an end of a chapter. This is like you're saying it's time for my next chapter. But this is something that the energies around you, my Leos, have been very draining, very confusing, very, we've been just trying to Many times over, my Leos just try to get through the week, the day, the month, either way. But the Queen of Fire is you stepping up and being very bold and just embracing that. So this is something you could be hearing some news this weekend, or just things, the energies are just shifting. And this is that, this is like the song, the wind beneath my wings. This is that time for you to be very, very, like, well, it says, very confident. Okay, so Queen of Fire is confident, warm, intelligent, and graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So really very, I don't know, you're going to make some changes, but in making those changes, you have to, while not just saying goodbye, you have to accept. You have to accept. You're not cutting this out. You're integrating it. And now it's like, okay, now it's time. It's time for my next chapter. Next card, the Four of Water. So the Four of Water is that in-between stage. Is that place where it's like, do I go? Do I stay? What am I going to do? Where do I want to go? So 4 has stability and organization. So you have a 6-4, a 46 going backwards. Water again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is that in between. This is that, do I stay here? Do I stay here in that past? Do I stay with what's comfortable? Do I stay with, this just felt really good? Or do I go, am I daring? Am I going forward? So the energies, you might feel very conflicted in some of this, because some of it's like, oh, the water's fine, stay with me, stay with me. But then the Queen of Fire is like, come on, we've got to live our life, we've got to move forward. And this Four of Water is just this in between. What am I doing? Many times over, it was called the fallow state. It was like you're just getting prepared and ready. But it's again looking at your past, looking at maybe even your present, and then saying, what do I want for my future? Okay, so this is a big transitional weekend for you. So let's see. Missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. So you've got these two things hitting you, kind of. That water energy is kind of making you a little melancholy, a little nostalgic, and then, so that's that 6 of water, and then the 4 of water is just kind of like, yeah, but I don't want to be here. I don't want to stay here too long. It's a nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live here. Okay, let's see what we've got going on. Higher power, Holy Spirit, what else would you like to say for this weekend for our Leos? And again, too, I do feel like you have that, it's like once you make a decision, it's like, okay, it would be very hard to turn around. Here we go. Rest and rejuvenation. So this is another 4. So 644, 446. This is the 4 of air. This is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. I talk about them in the overview. Your thought process is thinking things through. This is the one where you just need to, basically what's going on here, you do need to kind of make your decision, but you really don't have to do anything, because once you make your decision, once you think it out, once you say it out, things will start to happen. So just right now, connect with God, connect with Source, whoever, your higher power, spirit guides, whoever that is for you, and then just go with that flow. Okay, go with the flow. Just know that things are shifting. But the other thing about this rest is I do feel a lot of busy energy around you. So get the rest. Pray when you can. Okay, rest and pray when you're able to, because things are shifting. Things are flowing all around you. All right, let's see what we've got here with our Angels of Abundance. Angels of Abundance, what do you have? What do you want to say to our Leos? What do you want to say to our Leos? The tides are shifting. The tides are changing. Here we go. Leo energy. Leo, Holy Spirit. Angels of Abundance. Employment change. Interesting, because that can go with that too. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. And remember what I always say about the full moon, release, relinquish, request. Okay? So this is one of those times to release and relinquish, but it's also a good time to request. Okay, let's see what we've got going on here. Let's see. So my Leos, it could be that maybe you're in a really, maybe there is a, something that's tugging at your heart, saying that I really want to be doing something else. I really want to be doing this. And then part of you is looking at where you're at and going, yeah, but I'm not in a bad place for where I'm at right now. Again, that would make sense. Relate, rest, rejuvenate, connect, and then trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. Okay. Let's see. Crystal or energy for our Leos, what would be helpful for you? Aquamarine, a lot of water energy here. Water healing, compassion, speaking your truth, compromise. Oh, okay. You let me know, my Leos. Does this connect? Again, I do feel a lot of shifting energies. I feel that you're going to feel busy, 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 but at the same time, it's kind of like letting go or looking back. Do I move? Do I not? Well, like what I always like to say is, I give it to God, and I say, hey, whatever's going to happen. Okay. Anyway, my Leos, please do me that favor of going and supporting my channel. The best way to do that is hitting the like button, the share, the subscribe, the clicking on the bell for notifications. But it's those likes that really do make a difference. If you are watching me on Rumble, please do the same and also rumble me. But most importantly, though, my Leos, most important part, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.